Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, and I am here to cover the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. Well, partially, somewhat, not really. So, the awards are going to start January 17th till 27th. And I think the award show itself is gonna be, well, in March, but you can vote then. But we got the categories announced, so what better way to, show that the judges don't watch anime is by, well, showing what I would nominate on all of these categories. Since, if you have seen the anime awards, the judges always put out what was the top 10 shows that year, and those are the nothing. You might have found that hit anime that is underground in the West, but you love. No one has seen it from the judges, and it's always gonna be Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, and whatever is gonna be nominated. So, my point is, I am trying to show what I would nominate, even though probably none of you care, but let's just say I watch roughly 15 to 20 shows per season. Yes, I have no life, I am a cave troll. So, let's start with anime of the year. And this is gonna be fun, since we can finally get our fall 2022 anime. Since last time they were not included because of, well, recency bias. So, what I would give for anime of the year, this is my extremely base take. One of them is definitely gonna be Golden Kamuy. If you haven't seen it, please do yourself the favor and watch it. Watch The Rock, that is a fantastic show. Even if you don't like cute girls doing cute things. It's a shame if you don't. Vinland Saga Season 2. That's an easy pick. It was phenomenal. If you haven't seen it, come on. Do it. Go watch it. It's fun. Heavenly Delusion. That was the best thing spring 2023 brought us. Better than, anything that season. Yes, I said it. And then there's 2 spots left, which I probably could go for Mushoku Tensei Season 2 and Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. Or maybe some 100, or maybe Mob Psycho Season 3. Those are all valid choices. Then there's best new series. Come on, we all know what it's gonna be. Chainsaw Man. If you haven't seen Chainsaw Man, come on. Get on with the hype, man. Well, definitely Bocchi, The Rock. That was special. Am I really just gonna say all the same things over and over again? Yeah, I'm going to say it. Heavenly Delusion. Once again, that's 3 choices. Probably Oshinoko, as it was great. If you haven't seen it, well, RIP to you. Some 100, don't judge me, I like it. The production has slowed down. And it should get back up, man. It's not fun. It's not fun. The 5th spot is on the 60s, always kinda hard to say. I would give it to Skip and Loafer. It is a wholesome rom-com, and definitely worth to watch. Next up is the hardest category by far, Best Original Anime. Because there simply hasn't been much original anime. All I can say is Akiba Maid War, and then Body Daddies. Those are the only anime originals this year. That are actually good. Unless you want to watch something that is hot ass. Well, best character design. I mean, what can you give this? What show really stood out in character design? Actually, wait, I forgot that Attack on Titan aired this year. Fuck. Huh. Well, throw it to Anime of the Year then. That shit was fantastic. Only part 1 because part 2 aired in like November, so that cannot count anymore. Shame. But best character design by far. I would probably, again, give to Chainsaw Man. She was great. Bocchi, The Rock. I mean, good costume, good things. Vinland Saga Season 2. Are the models. Beautiful. And if you're wondering why there's always a constant mouse scroll, because I cannot remember shit at the top of my head, so I will go with the flow. So, then there's Onimai. Haven't seen it. Well, yeah, it's not for everybody. I wouldn't blame you. Heavenly Delusion, I probably said that, but, you know, it is great. Attack on Titan, it is great. Skip and Loafer, probably. I'm just shooting from the hip. I have no fucking idea what to give best character design to. Some 100, perhaps? Ushku Tensei? I mean, I would definitely vote for Pluto, but fall anime, so you cannot do that here. Best cinematography. I cannot pronounce, okay? Let's go with that. Because, you know, I'm not exactly British. That is a new category, which is extremely hard. And I feel like any normie that's out there probably wouldn't fucking figure out what goes there. I mean, can I really just say things that have looked great? Is that cheating? Heavenly Delusion. I'm just fucking dick-riding Heavenly Delusion at this point. Vinland Saga looked great. I mean, it was Dragon Stampede. If you haven't seen, go do it now. I mean, can I really vote for that category without mentioning Chainsaw Man or Mob Psycho 100? Well, Season 3. Those were odd. And I don't know. Oshinoko. That was great, especially episode 1. I feel like that was the only episode people fucking remember. Which is sad but true. Best romance. Oh, fuck. I mean, Urusei Yatsura. Haven't seen it? You know what I'm going to say. Watch it. It is peak. Tomo-chan is a girl. Haven't seen it. It is a pretty fun anime and a manga. So, you know, you can definitely go with that one and you won't be disappointed in it. It was that good. Just trust me. But what romance is there? Well, definitely gonna give a shout out to Skip and Loafer. I could call it a romance anime. Maybe. Maybe it's not. Eh? What? Then there's Insomniacs After School. Then everyone's favorite anime, The Dangers of My Heart, which I've heard good things about, and it looks great. Let's throw Horimiya in there for the OGs. And no Rent-A-Girlfriend. There's no romance there. Trust me. It is a mistake. Action. Oh, this is probably the most controversial category. Because best action. What can I give it for? Other than Mob Psycho. Chainsaw Man. Well, technically I wouldn't say that for Vinland Saga because, hey, come on. Farmland Saga time. Jujutsu Kaisen is definitely on the list. I mean, who doesn't like Jujutsu Kaisen? Everyone does. I mean, now that I think about it, I really haven't watched a lot of action anime this year. Because I don't want to go out and nominate Demon Slayer or Hell's Paradise, because I don't think those deserve any fucking votes. Bleach. Shout out to you Bleach fans, I am there with you. I mean, nobody has seen Mashle. So, should I vote for that? Yeah. I'm gonna vote for Mashle, fuck you. And Trigon Stampede. I feel like that wasn't 6, or maybe it was, but who keeps count? Maybe I should, as I'm doing this fucking dumbass plan of a video. Then there is drama. Best drama. Why do you give me the hard ones, oh God? To Your Eternity. Depressing. Would recommend. 10 out of 10. Vinland Saga Season 2. It was, as, well, everyone says, it was peak. What else? What is there? Oshinoko. I mean, that's an easy one. I mean, everybody loves Oshinoko. Skip and Loafer is apparently a drama, you know. Shout out to that. I could call Mushoku Tensei Season 2. And I'm gonna. Those, I feel like, are my best drama, because shout out. Best main character. Okay, this year has been filled with amazing characters. Can I vote for shows, like continuing shows? If I can, I would say Eren Yeager. He was great. He's cool. I like him. Rudeus Greirat. I mean, you can hate the guy. Sugimoto Saichi from Golden Kamuy. He was a top tier character. Thorfinn. He has to get that dub. Okay? You know, Denji from Chainsaw Man. He is cool. And I'm just gonna be the biggest isekai fanatics and say Sid Kageno has really stood out to me as kind of a parody isekai character. So I like him because of that. Must protect at all costs character. So these are the types of characters who are like small, cute, adorable, and you just feel like, damn, I want her. I want to protect this little creature. So I feel like Anya from Spy X Family is an easy choice. Perhaps Bocchi from Bocchi the Rock. Then there's like Miri from Body Daddies. As you know, she needs that. And I would call this perhaps a meme pick. But Takemichi from Tokyo Revengers. I mean, bro needs fucking help all the time. He needs help. He can't do shit on his own. You need to protect him. Then, rough to say. I from Oshinoko. I mean, we already failed on that part. Mitsumi Iwakura from Skip and Loafer. Definitely needs that. Come on, she's adorable. I mean, kind of a helpless little fucking character. Mie from The Girl I Love Forgot Her Glasses or something dumb like that. You know, those are like characters that you need to be protecting. Or perhaps even Saku Fukusawa from The Masterful Cat is depressed today. Which was fun. A fun show. And she's kinda useless without her cat. Fuck it, power, Pochita. Pochita, we go with that. Best score. Okay, what do you think? What show do you think had the best OST? I mean, my pick definitely goes for Bocchi the Rock because, I mean, it's an idol anime, or a music anime, so there's a lot of songs there, and all of them slap. Definitely Vinland Saga Season 2 stood out to me in that department. Oshinoko did as well. Those I feel like just had great music. Although I'm going to nominate Kengan Ashura Season 2 for best score. I mean, I've been a fan of the OST ever since 2019. And Season 2 arrived this year, before fall 2023, so it's fair game. So it's, well, I don't know, Jujutsu Kaisen. I mean, that had a good one. Except when they played specials on arguably one of the more depressing scenes. And Mushoku Tensei. I mean, they all had best scores. Best ending sequence. The fuck would I even say to the best ending this year? Because honestly, I don't listen to endings that much. That's wild. I mean, let's be real here. Chainsaw Man for all of them. I mean, Chainsaw Man had 12 endings, and not one was bad. So it is one of the 12 songs they had. Also special mention Mashal, because I really like the song. Even though it's such a fucking, you could argue, a very dumb song, but very fitting for the character and the show itself. Now we go back up. I feel like I should have done this in a better order, but fuck it. We ball. Best continuing series. One Piece. Because it is real. Vinland Saga. Bleach. Definitely deserves that, my guy. I mean, I'm glad you Bleach Bros got something good. Mushoku Tensei. She was heat. Fire, even. Mob Psycho 100. Great. It was great. I want to say Trigun Stampede, but technically it shares nothing with like the previous, so Jujutsu Kaisen we go. It is good. Best film. What the fuck even aired this year in movies? I mean, I could give it to The Boy and the Heron, the new Ghibli film. The first Slam Dunk, if you haven't seen it. Go, watch it. It is good. Suzume no Toshimari, which is just usually just called Suzume. And it was great. I loved it. Kaguya-sama got a movie. Well, what the fucking do? Of course it did. I mean, I gotta give a shout out to Black Clover movie. I myself haven't seen it because, well, you know, I didn't watch it. But I've heard it's good. And fuck it, Blue Giant, I've seen that. I've seen clips. It looks insane. Those are my picks. There's only like 5, but I cannot honestly, for the love of me, think of a movie I've seen this year, which is not. Otherwise, the 5th pick is gonna be Sword Art Online Progressive. You want that? No, you don't want that. Best animation. Oh boy, this is gonna be the biggest shitstorm ever. Because I will nominate Chainsaw Man. Fuck you. It is peak. Mob Psycho 100, One Piece. Surprisingly, for the first time, I think One Piece blow everything out of the water. Jujutsu Kaisen, I mean, have you seen it? It looks immense. As well, no surprises there. It is peak. Heaven and Delusion, one of the best looking shows ever this year. And it's either gonna be Vinland Saga or it's gonna be Trigon Stampede. Because that CG though in Trigon was cinema. Best art direction. Here we have something I cannot exactly fucking say. I'm just gonna give it to, like, I don't know, fucking Chainsaw Man, you know, Mushoku Tensei, Zone 100, that shit look great even though everyone hates it. Heaven and Delusion, come on, look it up. Vinland Saga, again. I'm just dick riding Vinland Saga, I've just noticed that. Trigon Stampede, she looked great. She was like a movie at times, like, come on. I feel like giving best art direction to, like, Boy and the Heron would be cheating because, come on, it's Ghibli. It is good. Maybe even the first Slam Dunk. Best comedy. And comedy is subjective, so, you know, I feel like you cannot exactly say who is in fact correct. So, from what I've seen, Bocce the Rock, Urusei Yatsura, love that gag anime. Spy X Family, I like it, okay? Some 100 definitely has made me laugh. Could I perhaps give it to Dr. Stone? It has the common... Actually, nah. You might not have seen the anime, but Kamikatsu, working for God in a godless world. You've seen the rotoscope scene. You've seen that. And it was peak fiction. And the god-awful CG they had, which apparently was intentional. Who would have guessed? But really, those are the only comedies that really stood out to me as, like, actually good. So just random Tomo-chan is a girl. I mean, the vending machine isekai? Nah, actually, Masterful Cat is depressed. It was good. It was fun. We ball. Best fantasy. And we all know what it should be, right? Do we know? Yeah, we do know. Mushoku Tensei. That's all I can fucking say. If Mushoku Tensei does not win Best Fantasy this year, we all know the judges are rigged. They don't know what good fantasy is, okay? Because I just know they are going to vote Demon Slayer and it's gonna win. Because why wouldn't it win? I don't know. Mashal, I liked it. The world was fun. It's not exactly. I mean, the fantasy genre this year has been, well, lacking in originality. So it's really hard to say on what is good. Because none of them really stand out that much. Unless, I mean, Jigoraku's or Hell's Paradise's world is great. I enjoyed the anime, although was shit. So, we ain't gonna go further than that. Other than Mushoku Tensei, the only real pick. Okay? Best slice of life. I mean, slice of life. Everyone loves them. I mean, unless you're like 10-year-old me, you won't. So, you know. Urusei Yatsura, definitely easy one. Spy X Family. I like it. Okay, you don't have to like it. Some 100. It was fun. Mushoku Tensei could pass, definitely. Heavenly Delusion definitely passes as a slice of life in a way. I mean, we just follow them day to day. Skip them over, maybe. Perhaps even Vinland Saga or Onimai. Those are ones that are just like, well, great, right? Then, best supporting character. Something like this is always hard. Because, like, Einar, could he be a supporting character? If you think about it? Because he was, kinda. What defines a supporting character, right? Because last year, the supporting characters were Anya and Yo from Spy X Family, and both are main characters. So it makes no sense, so I'm still gonna count. So like Power, Aki from Chainsaw Man, those were great. Einar, really carrying the squad, if you will. Really, who stood out this year as a supporting character? I don't know, really. No one stood out. Because the concept of a supporting character makes no sense, especially when it's Crunchyroll, because it's gonna be fucking Yora and Anya this year again. Which makes no sense. Best anime song. How biased do I want to be with this one? Because it's probably gonna be Under the Tree. Come on. We all know why. It was good. Best opening sequence. Probably the same. I mean, I can't really think of many openings that really stood out as much as that. Well, actually, fuck it, we roll. Bocce the Rock. She was beautiful, okay? It was beautiful. Some 100. Especially when it was a completed opening. You know, it was great. Oshinoko. That was fun. You know, Idol by Yasobi. Heavenly Delusions opening. That was great by Vinland Saga opening 1 of season 2. That was fun. Best VA performance in Japanese. That is gonna be rough to say. Because there's so many good ones. I mean, Thorfinn really had a great one. Thank you, Yuto Uemura, for the meal we got. You know, whoever was Denji's voice actor? Toya Kikunosuke. I mean, bro delivered. Hard, if you will. Sakurai Takahiro as Reinen Arataka. Really stood out. Tomokazu Sugita as Rudeus Guerreira. Really was great. Honestly. Enoki Junya as Itadori Yuji was beautiful. And I don't wanna just overstate that, but it was actually just great. Generational work recently. Especially when confronting Mahito. I mean, I feel like those are the ones that really stood out to me as like worthy of the prize. And there's the one category I really cannot speak of. And that is the best VA performance in English. Because would you be surprised if I were to say I don't watch things dubbed that much? So it is really hard to say, other than like the cast of what was it called? Kaguya-sama Love is Fall. The English dub for that was crazy. And I feel like every member could win it. Or perhaps, I feel like I'm in the minority if I go to say everyone's favorite. Chainsaw Man. Yes, come on. Who watched it? Dubbed, okay. I mean, the dub was actually pretty well made, so can't really say it was bad. Those are really the only dubs I've seen. I guess Nier Automata, because they got the Game voice actors in that. I guess Trigun Stampede got the original voice actors. That one was also great. I mean, really, that's it. There is not much to say about this year. Especially because they don't include fucking fall 2023. Because come on. Frieren of the End. Also Son Frieren. Undead Unlock. Fucking The Apothecary Diary Shangri-La Frontier. Perhaps even the 100 Girlfriends anime. Which would definitely be the best comedy. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Then of course Pluto would just win most of these things. I mean, it's not even funny. That's just the rules, okay? That's the rules. But yeah, that's my extremely, extremely bad video on what should win what. Bye.